Welcome back to another hot episode of Enter the Zone. My name is The Indicator.
Enter the zone. 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 Enter the zone.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your girl Protege repping the 612 and the 212. I'm here repping for my boy Indicator on Into the Zone TV. You know what it is. Holla.
To another hot episode of Enter the Zone. You know who it is. My name is The Indicator. Got a very special guest on the show today. Me and this brother go back a long time. I met him in New York on a humbug at a music conference. We'll get into that. But I'm going to go to my left, have this brother introduce himself to you. What's up, baby boy? Thanks for being on the show.
It's the Almighty Khallas, a.k.a. the Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Peace to Enter the Zone. Been doing this thing for a very, very long time. This brother's a very educated brother, diligent brother, and I'm just glad he finally got me on the set.
First of all, tell the viewers, how long you been in the game?
Oh man, professionally been in the game good 20 years now, man.
Okay.
Good 20 years, and basically a lot of underground. You know, I don't think I pursued it the way I should have. You know, shows and deals and contracts and labels. But as of right now, I'm back on my humble, and you know, I just want to really put some good music out that people can feel, man.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. What's your take on what's happening now with the culture, with hip hop music, with emceeing, as opposed to the elder statesman days? You know, as opposed to yesteryear. You know, when we were coming up.
Right. It's completely out of control. Completely out of control. There's no set precedent as to, you know, what the motto is or what hip hop should be, and as the young cats are coming up, just give them something that they can follow. The blueprint's there,
right?
But they're just not following it.
Right.
You know, they're really not. And as far as the infiltration of the labels, they're not pushing quality hip hop. They're not promoting it. They're not putting any money into it whatsoever. So, you know, what you're listening to now, I don't want to name names, but can we call them artists?
Right.
Not really, you know what I'm saying? How many of them are writing their own music? How many of them are producing their own stuff? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, it really has to go back to the essence, man. It really does.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Personally, I remember getting the 12 inches.
Right.
Boxing them up.
Right.
Going to the post office. Mailing them, getting your postage bill, making sure the money was right to mail them out to these labels and radio stations and things of that nature.
Right.
With technology being what it is now, it's certainly a lot easier for the artists that are currently in the game and doing their thing now. But I don't see a whole lot of diligence, for lack of a better term, you know, push forward. You know, it's all because we can do it by pushing of a button. It's, you know, it's taken very nonchalantly.
Right.
Give me your take on that.
Everything is microwave. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole concept of just putting something in and it just works out. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? There's no work ethic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way a DJ DJs now, he has an empty turntable and a laptop.
Right.
He's not even looking at the records.
Right.
And the labels, and he's not even mastering his craft as far as how to bring a mix in, how to bring a... There's none of that. Right. MCs aren't really writing their rhymes no more.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not. So the whole soul of hip-hop is gone, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Or like they would like to appear it to be.
Speak on the soul of hip hop. That's a good question, good topic to bring up, as opposed to when you first came in. Give us a little intel on that, and then where you think the soul is now, the soul of hip hop is now.
Well, the soul basically is all the older cats, the Kanes, you know, the Nas's, the Redmans, and you know, and all the people that came before them. You know, hip hop is something that's been handed down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if there's no soul, what we're really saying is there's no essence. You guys are falling back from the complete rules of hip hop.
Right.
The breaking, the emceeing, the DJing, you know, the graffiti, all of that.
Right.
You know, we're so harped in on the artists and songs, which is great, but there's a whole element, there's a whole culture to it. You know, even if you're not involved with the rest of the stuff, at least what you're doing, at least keep that integrity.
Right, yeah.
With the
That's a
MC,
good word.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at least keep
That's
that.
real. That's real. You know, the integrity is with certain artists, I see it's lacking. You know, with certain artists who remain
Right.
nameless, but you know,
Right.
I think now with the internet being what it is, it's funny because I had a conversation with Positive K. Shout out to Positive K, and he sent me to his website, and I'm looking at some of the things he had,
Right.
and he's very much still active.
Really?
Doing what he has to do. Greg Nice,
Right.
from Nice and Smooth, for those of you who don't
Right.
know, very active in the game.
Right.
A lot of the older MCs, elder statesmen, older
Right.
gods are still out, still fresh,
Right.
still putting out new music. It's not on a large scale album party that's covered by Vibe or whatever, or
Right.
Source Magazine, whatever, but they're putting out quality music.
Right.
You're selling 200,000-300,000 copies
Great.
independently.
Great.
You know, hey.
Great. I think what a lot of the older guys should do is name the names of the people that you have a problem with.
Right.
Call these suckers out.
right.
You know, because when I was corny and when I was writing my rhymes back in the day in the late '80s, early '90s, if my stuff was corny, I had to go back.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
They let me know.
Absolutely.
But that made me a better artist, made me a
Right.
better MC.
Right.
And that's all the guys have they say as far as, you know, what goes and what doesn't go.
Enter the zone. 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 Enter the zone.
On the it was the I'm not sure if it was the Source Award. Recently, you know, the Hip Hop Awards was on
BET
BT Hip Hop
joints, yeah.
Awards, and at
Yeah.
the end you had Murder Mook
Right.
really came at Drake, really came at him,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and
As you should.
and that's something that I think we can get back to, but there's a gap between the young and the not so young.
Right.
And
Right.
I think when Murder Mook did that on national TV,
Right.
I think that kind of said, "Uh-oh,
Right.
okay, we about to bring this thing back
Right.
to the battle, the essence of the battle."
Right.
Because if you're not lyrically strong enough to stand up here, man, you got to sit down. I don't care how many records you sold or how much money you made.
Right.
You got to go ahead.
Right.
You know, which I think it will probably come back to that, and
It is.
and And now when you look at the older artists now have a knowledge to a lot of people that is a rare knowledge, but it's a knowledge because they've been there, they had the label deals, they were on the Profile Records and on Warner Brothers Records and Elektra Records and all the Wild Pitch and all these different types of record labels.
Right.
All the deals they had they didn't know about maybe necessarily or what have you.
Right.
Going independent, come back around, and now the technology as it is has allowed the elder statesmen to put out 20 records a year if they want. They can put out 10 albums a year if you want.
Right. And that's a beautiful thing.
Shooting their own videos, editing, own websites, setting up their own tours, the whole nine.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's fantastic. Because you don't need a whole bunch of people with their hand in the cookie jar, so to speak.
Right, right.
To help.
Well, to elaborate on that, a lot of those guys got jerked.
Yeah.
The Canes, they didn't get all their publishing.
Yeah.
You know, the labels took a lot of that money that they were supposed to get. So, you know, for them to be prosperous now, I think that's a beautiful thing. Big Daddy Kane is touring right now. Yeah. So, you know, it's good that the gods are back, so to speak, you know, and they're still active. And I really think they need to put their foot down just a little bit more, just to bring just a little more order to this chaos.
Yeah. So what's going on with new material from Khallas? What's up?
I'm back on the comeback trail as far as just trying to reestablish myself in the underground and hopefully get a little bit above ground.
Man, no doubt.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That's all it is. So I got an EP coming, which is called the Animal Instinct. And we got the one release single off that, which is called Still Breaking the Rules, which is an MOP remake. And that's where we're at with that.
In terms of the business, now what have you learned on the business side of things in terms of not making this mistake as opposed to maybe 5 years ago? Maybe you would have jumped into a deal, said, but now with the knowledge you have, say, wait a minute, that deal ain't what it is supposed to be looking like.
Right. Well, as far as the publishing, that was never really explained to me on what, you know, you can give up a percentage of your publishing and still recoup a decent amount of money.
Right.
You know, so when you hear publishing, they're going to take it. Nah, they do, but it's just a percentage.
Right.
And you can still eat. You know what I'm saying? As far as the label, the advice I can give a young cat right now is home base everything. Okay. Don't come to a label with your hands out.
Right.
Labels are chasing the cats that are out, doing their own shows.
Right.
They have a decent following. You don't got to have a big, massive following. You got a decent following.
Right.
You're rocking and you're consistent. That's what these labels are really looking at. And they're giving a lot of artists just distribution deals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, if you're making noise on your own, you can basically tell the label what you want on your terms.
Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone.
Yo, this MR Dot, Mr. Man, aka Lil Man, Southwest Philly all day, man. Into the zone with my man, the Indicator, man. You know you watching this. Stay tuned. Holla at me one time.
You say that because artist development is certainly a thing of the past now.
Right.
As opposed to the 80s and 90s and everything.
Right.
But that's what the artists have to do now. Reestablish themselves. The older artists reestablish themselves, pass on the information. But I noticed there's some, not all, But I noticed a few young heads that I talk to, young hip hop heads, are reluctant to gather that information that's being given to them,
Right.
because it's a new day with technology. Now,
Right.
I agree with that. It is a new day.
Right.
But if I've never stepped foot in a college classroom before, and I'm talking to 5 college graduates, I
Right.
need to listen to what they're saying,
Right.
because they've already been through what I'm about to undertake.
Right.
So it behooves me, it's to my benefit that I pay attention to them. In music, do you ever get that from the younger cats that are coming up? They're, reluctant to listen to the information, or are the young people that you deal with now, are they embracing it?
That's kind of 50-50. It really depends geographically, where they're at, because the mindset in the hood is, intelligence is not looked great upon.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It really isn't. So if you have a certain knowledge of something, you're a nerd, you're corny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which I find is baffling, because you're trying to do something, you would find out as much about that as possible.
Exactly.
So you can advance to the next level. These cats is like, nah, I'm doing it this way, and they're just running around in circles.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
So
I'm
they-
seeing a lot of that.
Yeah, so these young cats
as well.
need to be a little bit more receptive as to what's going to take them to the next level. Even if it's sitting there at a seminar,
Right.
listen to some cats that really been in the business,
Right.
and know what they're talking about, and hand you down some information that's free, because most of the information they want you to pay for.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a thin line between what you don't know and what you do know. So,
Yeah.
that little piece of information could really go somewhere. These cats really got to understand the game. Just don't be lazy.
Yeah, how about that?
Don't be lazy with the spoon in your mouth. I call it the microwave syndrome. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
just want to do something quick and expect results out with no work.
Right.
Life don't work like that.
If there's a viewer, young artist that's watching you, getting ready to embark on their journey
Right.
and wanted to contact you, say what's up, or just on the support side of things, how can they get with you?
They can hit me at www.khallaskills.com, www.khallaskills@gmail,
Okay.
and Facebook, Khallas. I'm there. Nah, Gorilla MC.
Nah, I heard that. I
You know
heard
what I mean? You know what I mean? And I got stuff on SoundCloud, stuff on Bandcamp. Like I said, I'm working on the single. The single's out. Actually, it's on YouTube. Still breaking the rules. We're going to probably play that in a minute.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And look for more of the EP coming. And keep checking for a Gorilla. That's all I need y'all to do. Wolfmaster. Y'all see it?
You're looking at 2/3 of the Genesis.
Oh, don't forget about that Genesis project that's coming.
The EP about to
Don't
drop.
forget about
That's
that
coming
EP.
out shortly.
Khallas,
So-
Indicator, and Brother Magic.
Indeed, indeed.
Getting it video. That's coming too.
Oh man, stay on point for
Get
that.
ready for
That's
that.
crazy.
The Genesis.
Man,
Definitely.
thank you, brother.
Oh,
I want
man.
for coming through, man.
Thank you
Most
for the
definitely.
interview.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
man. Make sure you stay tuned. Indicator Khallas, and the Indicator. Make sure you keep watching. Don't go nowhere. Enter the zone. Peace.
Classic.
Please listen carefully.
Hit the record button.
What is this?
Classic.
Please listen carefully.
Please stand by. What is this?
Classic.
Please listen.
Yeah. Animal House nigga. Yeah, yo. The name's Khallas. What up, lies? I'm a gorilla, don't need no entourage. Blow like big guns, magnum and cannons. Live at the barbecue, automatic nuns. I'm banging, saw 4 jigsaw catastrophe. I've been knocking niggas out since my philosophy. Drama king, K-Slay suckers on the regular. Air a nigga out like a cheap cricket cellular. 18, B.A.B. Rockets with my gold chain. Rock with the heart of Billy Dance and Lil Fame. Bomb crowds like Scud missiles with new warheads. Flatline everything, 100-mile radius. The greatest, Cassius Clay head banging all day. Turn booty rappers into faggot flambe. Cause around here, you can get your motherfucking meatloaf with the mashed potatoes and a whole lot of gravy. Here it is, ghetto music, rock that. When it drop, if it's proper, cop that. Some cats be faking the moves, in other words, still breaking the rules. Stop that, we make ghetto music, rock that. When it drop, if it's proper, cop that. Some cats be faking the moves, in other words, still breaking the rules. Stop that.
Damn, you whack. You a rap star, what kind of plan is that? Since you blurting out opinions, let's babble some facts. Cause all y'all booty niggas seem to travel in packs. Kick rocks, sick of ass rappers saying nothing over loops and calling it real hip hop. I respect the grind, but I promise you this: rapping a piece of shit don't make it a gift. See, I earned my respect, I don't beg for props. I'm the one to watch whether you accept it or not. Try and tell me what I need to do. What you need to do is get your craft right, respect mines and act right. And you still ain't getting no cheddar, cause your little fan base don't know no better. What happens when you put a snake next to a rat? Exactly, your mama taught you better than that.
Here it is, ghetto music, rock that. When it drop, if it's proper, cop that. Some cats be faking the moves, in other words, still breaking the rules. Stop that, we make ghetto music, rock that. When it drop, if it's proper, cop that. Some cats be faking the moves, in other words, still breaking the rules. Stop that. Now that I know that you against me and you, you against me too. Hit roundhouse, you punk ass niggas like Bruce Lee. Make a million motherfuckers fall Holocaust Nazi. Riddick Bowe, your number one contender for $1. Put the fear of God in your squad with the metal hollers. Chitty chitty bang bang, lyrics make your brain hang. I can knock the blood out you, we're not in the same game.
Rules to the game, ass billion fame. Don't play hard rock if you really a dame. Don't play super rapper if you really a lame. Or play crazy, cause some niggas is really insane. I ain't got the banger on me, but please understand that does not mean I am not a grown ass man. I ain't saying I'm the best, but please understand that does not mean that I give a fuck about the rest.
Here it is, ghetto music, rock that. When it drop, if it's proper, cop that. Some cats be faking the moves, in other words, still breaking the rules. Stop that, we make ghetto music, rock that. When it drop, if it's proper, cop that. Some cats be faking the moves, in other words, still breaking the rules. Stop that.
That's our intro sound.
Almost done. To all of my niggas got dough when the folks all good. I remember those days, never thought that I would get up out of this dish, say goodbye to that shit. I spent all my life to be shining like this. All of my niggas got dough when the folks all good. I remember those days, never thought that I would get up out of this dish, say goodbye to that shit. I spent all my life to be shining like this. Alright, now picture perfect picture me rolling, wonder if it's worth it to approach the game as a poet, slightly feeling nervous, cause sometimes I tend to indulge in the marijuana, the living, pharmaceutical business, slang a pill, no prescription. I made some money from that. To go legit is my vision, so now I'm fucking with rap. Every melody telling me how to groove it, I do it out. The shell just an image. My inner spirit's the music. My lawyer gotta be Jewish. Penny pinching the mansions, upgrade the Nikes, the loafers, and multi-million advances. Spend some bread and go shopping. That pussy readily popping for any nigga who tricking. Bet the head is an option. I got rewindable music. I have a shareable style. Got the kind of influences that are rare to be found off in this day and age. Grace the stage with super flavor from a little place. Made a promise to do it major, you know. Niggas got dough when the folks all good. I remember those days, never thought that I would get up out of this dish, say goodbye to that shit. I spent all my life to be shining like this. All of my niggas got dough when the folks all good. I remember those days, never thought that I would get up out of this dish, say goodbye to that shit. I spent all my life to be shining like this. Was in the attic with Savage, ain't had no way to be found till I created an avenue and invaded the town. Somehow I spread to the world, now people paying attention. Used to be broke as a joke, now niggas pay for a session. Alright, my bitch is bad. I hate the term, but ain't no other way to put it. Ass, now would you look at that? I pray for no more window shopping desires. All in my optics, had a convo with myself. If I wanted, then I should cop it, drop the roof and turn this up. One day I probably will. Ain't no Lamborghini Mercy, I'm visualizing it still. The tantalizing the pill, fucking bitches at will. Rolling dice with the devil will probably get you killed. On this side of town, we ride around collecting paper, don't step out of bounds. Referees don't call in your favor, it's a dirty game. game, low down, dirty shame, let's get it. All about my business to all of my niggas living, let's go. Got dough when the folks all good. I remember those days, never thought that I would get up out of this dish, say goodbye to that shit. I spent all my life to be shining like this. Got dough when the folks all good. I remember those days, never thought that I would get up out of this dish, say goodbye to that shit. I spent all my life to be shining like this. All of my niggas got dough when my folks all good. I remember those days, never thought that I would get up out of this dish, say goodbye to that shit. I spent all my life to be shining like this. Yeah, yeah. Pick your poison, yeah, yeah. Man. Fuck it.
Enter the zone.
My name is The Indicator.
Yo.
What it is, man? It's your homeboy T-Pain.
Wise intelligent.
What's good? It's your boy, man. Speed.
Sit down, it's the Amazon.
To the zone, that's what it is, man.
Enter the zone.
How you about to enter the zone?
Enter the zone.
We enter the zone.
My homeboy, the Indicator, man.
Chillin' with the Indicator.
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 Enter
We here.
I know what this is.
Into the zone. Into the zone.
Enter the zone. Enter the zone.
Yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's your man, The Indicator.
Enter the zone.
Indicator, Enter the Zone, Compton Menace, Enter the Zone, Monday nights, 11 p.m., Comcast 66, 966, Fios 29 and 30, Compton Menace, Enter the Zone, Indicator, Mike Braxton, Get Money Films, holla.
Tone in, man. Into the zone.
Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone. Enter the zone.